Nicer ones. Gonna try to make an effort to catch this one. Oh yeah, we got him. Look at that. Too cool, too much fun. Very cool. What's happening?
What's up, guys?
On the GoPro.
I was not ready. Come here.
What is going on, guys? Today we are back with another video. Little different video today. I actually had some electrical issues with my boat on Lake Superior yesterday, and I don't have graphs for a couple days here. So make it do. Show must go on, right? So it is me. We got Shelby, obviously, and we are not fishing out of the Alumacraft today. Today we are doing something different. We are kayaking, believe it or not. It has been ages since I have done this, and yeah, I have not, like I said, I've never fished a river at all in northern Wisconsin, believe it or not. When I grew up, I used to do a lot of this kind of stuff, floating rivers in canoes and kayaks. I mean, who doesn't when they're a fishing addicted child, right? But anyways, yeah, so Shelby obviously has a nice fishing kayak. I'm gonna attempt it just with this other kayak here. But yeah, it's just your basic river fishing. Northern Wisconsin's loaded with these rivers that are just teeming with a lot of smallmouth and muskies and pike and just all sorts of stuff. So we picked, I think it's like a 7 or 8 mile float. I don't really even know. I've never done this before. I have no idea. I don't really know people who have done a lot of this stuff. So we're gonna give it a shot. Shelby is gonna load up and we're gonna dump some kayaks in the river. And I apologize if the footage is bad today. We're not bringing the big cameras, exclusively GoPro footage. But yeah, stay tuned. It should be a fun day. What do you think, Shelby? Predictions?
I'm excited. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be different.
Let's do it. Oh, look at this. It looks so pristine. So unlike what I am used to doing. Very scenic though, very stained water, very rocky water, which generally means smallmouth and some muskellunge opportunities. All right, going for it. First little set of rapids to get down into the fishing zone here. Get going nice and fast. All right, we made it. I have very little experience in rivers, but any kind of slow eddy, obviously good zone. I'm just gonna throw a little Ned rig around in hopes that I catch a smallmouth. Hooked up. Oh, look at this, Shelby. It's a giant. It's a giant smallmouth bass. But whatever, we're getting bites. Shelby's throwing a little popper. That is a tiny smallmouth, but it's a fish, I guess. I'll take it. Got another one on the next cast. Just using a real light action rod. And they are some tusslers. That is one of the coolest part about river fishing, is they are just little scrappers. Look at that, just a beautiful little chunker there on the Ned rig. My worm is getting tore apart. That's all right, we're catching fish. We got to get Shelby going on one of these little guys.
Hooked up. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I had a little one on, but then I didn't have my camera, so I lost another one. Just a little guy. Oh, God.
Hooked up, another one on. Oh, little scrappers. One after another in here. Not big, but having fished for pretty much everything, pretty much everywhere, I will say this. It is always cool just coming to little destinations like this and just kind of catching anything. There's a million of these little guys about that size in here. I'm about to float into this big rock here. Fish on right next to me. Ooh, is it better? I believe it is. Right under the boat. Nice smallie. That is what I'm talking about. Too much fun. We're like several hundred yards into this float now, and it just seems, oh, that's a nice bass. And it seems to be just endless supply of smallmouth. I am very impressed, and this is definitely not a big bass, but probably a quality one, kind of no matter where you're gonna go. And then one thing is true in rivers, they just do not give up. Look at him, he's just pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. Oh, come here, buddy, come here. Got him. Look at that. Oh, that is a beautiful bass for a river right there. Just dark, very stained water. That is too cool. That is what it's all about. I'm very impressed so far, and maybe something we're gonna have to do more often than just one time, but look how pretty that fish is. Too cool, and the scenery, just amazing out here. See you later, buddy. He's in good shape. Hooked up, fish on. Another smallie. Not a bad one, and this is absolutely loaded with smallmouth. I feel like everywhere you think there should be a fish, there is a fish. Are they giants? They are not giants, but they are everywhere. Whoa, whoa, he's in the bottom of the boat, right between my legs. Here, buddy, let's pop you off. And just fishing a little Ned rig, the bait that catches bass everywhere. Look at that guy. See you later, dude.
Okay, hooked up. I finally, hopefully this one doesn't fly off. He's a little fighter. I don't think he's huge, but he is a bigger one. Hell yes, finally, you guys. Oh, he's feisty. Here he is. My biggest one of the day, only the second fish. Tom's catching him left and right. I'll put this guy back. There he goes.
All right, well, little lunch stop, sandwich time. And yeah, the day overall, productive, catching fish. Very beautiful, gorgeous river. Do you have anything to add, Shelby?
I think you hit all the points. Glad we did this, and I think we should do it more often.
Yeah, I fish every single day in northern Wisconsin. I've never fished a river like this, and there's a ton of different rivers like this. Chippewa, Namakogan, Flambeau. There's just to name a couple that are right in my backyard. So obviously a ton of untouched water and a good change of pace, because today's a Saturday. I guarantee you if we're on the lake we're gonna go to, packed with boats. Out here, nobody. Ton of smallmouth to catch, and I'm sure there's muskies around. We just haven't caught any yet. But we also have not really tried that hard, so fun day overall. Oh, no way. You got one, Shelby? Shelby's got, I don't know. It could be a muskie, it could be a smallmouth. What is it, Shelby?
Are you filming? Because
Yeah. Shelby, what do you got?
Holy it's a fucking muskie! Holy shit!
Oh my God.
Babe, what do I do? I don't want to lose it.
I'm gonna come over right here.
Okay. No.
No, it's okay. It's okay, it was a cool experience. Shelby, how cool was that?
I cannot freaking believe it!
You had a muskie on, dude.
Holy shit. I was like, this spot looks really nice. Well, I'm gonna try again.
I mean, without a muskie net, all you can really do is I would have just came over here and hand landed him. Otherwise, I'm sure you just would have had to drag him to shore pretty much and just kind of.
I think a lot of people do that.
But we didn't bring a muskie net just because it'd be a nightmare to try to go down this river with my muskie net, the big kahuna. All right, well, we gotta be getting somewhat near the end here. It's gotta be about 3 or 4 o'clock, I don't know. The river is starting to get wider and overall a little bit slower. And overall a little less fishy, but this looks like a halfway decent stretch of water coming up here. Oh, fish on. Oh my gosh, is he freaking out? Oh, he's an angry one. Oh my God.
This fish is freaking out, dude. I just stopped for a second to take a quick cast and another nice smallmouth on. This is much more fun. Whoa, he's just about jumping in the boat. The GoPro's probably doing a terrible job of showcasing how much fun this is, but it is a ton of fun. Another little porker here. I'm floating down a rapids backwards right now. All right, there we go. Beautiful smallie. I'm going backwards down the river right now, so I gotta let this one go. So basically all we're doing is obviously river fishing. Don't have to complicate it too much. Besides the musky stuff, all we're really doing is throwing some of these 5-inch wacko worms, and basically all I'm doing is taking them and cutting them in half about like that, and then you get 2 that make a Ned rig. How perfect is that? Just throwing them on a little 1/8 ounce head, and the only other bait I'm switching off with is the Kalen's Tickle Grub in a 3-inch, and just kind of swimming it. Doesn't seem to matter which one I'm using or what I'm doing. This is just kind of the deal. I'm fishing real light, and we're actually not really getting snagged all that much. I've tried top waters, you know, just because of how fun they are to fish normally in rivers, and they're just not all about the popper life today. But yeah, keeping it simple, little 1/8 ounce jigs and either grub tails or that wacko worm. And if you guys want any of this stuff, I'll go ahead and link it in the description. But pretty easy. And then, like I said, we're just fishing them on real light action rods, and it has been a ton of fun. Just 10-pound braid and a little 10-pound leader. It's really all you need. Probably wouldn't even need a leader, honestly. But super fun, super easy, and super simple. All right, another one on. Just lost that good one. I'm loosening my drag up. We're gonna try that. Oh, there's definitely a ton of them in this hole. I just lost a real nice one right next to this log jam. Floated into the log jam, got out of the log jam. Now we got a nice smallie on. Oh yeah, too much fun. And look at these guys. They just do not quit. Definitely one of the nicer ones. Gonna try to make an effort to catch this one. Oh yeah, we got him. Look at that. Too cool, too much fun. Very cool. I am blown away by the number of smallmouth in this river. I don't know when I edit this how many of them are actually gonna make the video, but there's a nice river smallie right there. Just black too. A real dark fish, real dark water. Catching them out of tight corners. Too cool. Let's let that guy go. See you later, buddy. All right, well, that is kind of the end of the fishing section. Now we got, of course, the wind blowing right in our face. Probably got, I don't know, half a mile of paddle back to Shelby's car so we can get her car, and then drive back to get my truck, and then come back for the kayaks. So now comes the unfortunate part of most floats where you end up paddling the dead water. So yeah, we'll see you, I guess, when we get to the ramp. All right, guys, well, we are back home, and yeah, that was the day. Kayaks are safely on the trailer, and yeah, it was fun. I hardly ever do anything like this, so hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. Most of the time I'm fishing, it's obviously in my boat, and we're obviously doing side imaging and down, you know, doing all this much more technical stuff, but it is nice to go back to the basics and do some good old-fashioned river fishing and floating. It's something we probably should do a lot more, because you guys ask a lot for stuff, you know, how do you catch fish with this or without this or without this? This is pretty much as basic as it gets, and all of us have the ability to go out and do something like this, whether it's walking down a river, kayaking down a river, stuff like that. So, and I did a ton of this when I was like 13, 14, 15 years old. Very nostalgic trip today. But yeah, whether you got a graph, whether your graphs are broken, whether all you have is a kayak and one fishing pole, you too can go out there and catch a ton of fish. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. I'm not sure when this video is going up. We were supposed to do some big trips here today and tomorrow, and really the previous day, but obviously with my graph going out, I'm stuck at home for a day. So yeah, but we got some exciting stuff planned. Like I said, stay tuned for more. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys next time.